FOS kids, it's Tammy Rediker again. Wanted to come back and show you the second set of 4 basic steps for clogging. So, now that you already know how to do the step, the toe heel, and the step, rock, step, it's time to learn some of the more advanced steps. We're going to start with what we call the drag. Okay. Put this down. See my feet again. All right, so for a drag step, all right, you're going to step and drag your foot back. Notice how my foot slid backwards, okay, and the other foot came forward. I step and drag my foot back. When I drag my foot back, the other leg kicks forward. Step, drag and kick. Step, drag and kick. Step, drag and kick. Step, drag and kick. Step, drag, drag. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Again, this is the drag. I keep my knees bent. Remember, in clogging, it's not about being stiff. And it does help when you're first learning to use your arms to give yourself that momentum. Okay, so I'm going to adjust this camera here just a little bit so you can see my feet a little better. Okay, all right. So again, you're going to step, drag and kick. Step, drag and kick. Step, drag and kick. Step, drag, step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. And 1, and 2. And 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. All right, so this is the drag step. This is step number 5 in our clogging steps. Okay, so now we're going to do the opposite of the drag. We're going to call it the slide. And the slide is like you step backwards, and it's like sitting in a chair. You scoot your foot forward and you squat down. Step back and slide. Step back and slide. Notice my foot is scooting forward or sliding forward on the ground. Step back, slide forward. This is called the slide. Step back and step, slide, 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 step, slide. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. And 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. All right, so now you know how to do the drag and the slide. Steps 5 and 6. Pause, practice both of those. Take a moment, practice your drag, then practice your slide. Okay, hopefully you've taken time to practice those. I think we need to put the drag and the slide together. Just like we have our other steps, let's put those 2 combinations together and we'll work on doing 8 counts of each, okay? We'll start with the drag. We'll do 8 counts of a drag, then we'll do 8 counts of a slide, okay? So we'll step, 2. All right, so this is our drag. Remember our slide steps back, okay? All right. We'll start on the count of 4 with the drags. 1, 2, 3, and go. And drag. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and slide, and step. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and step. Drag. 7, 8 steps. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 step drag, step, drag. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slide, step, slide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. All right. Now you know step 5 and 6. If you want to stop here, you could try and put all 6 steps together. But I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to introduce you to something we call the double toe. Double toe is one of those really critical foundation steps, okay? Called a double toe because your foot is actually going to hit the ground twice, okay? In slow motion, it's going to kind of look like this. Forward, back, step. And right now, that's all I want you to do is practice with me, just having the left foot and just forward, back, touch, forward, back, touch. Keep your ankle really flexible. It's like it's gently brushing the ground, bending at your ankle, forward, back, touch. Keep those knees bent, forward, back, touch. Notice my toe is hitting twice, called the double toe. Toe brush, step. Toe brush, actually toe right now. Toe brush, toe. Toe brush, toe. Brush, toe. Remember to bend at your ankle. Okay. And toe. And toe. That's how I'm going to count the double toe. It's going to be so fast with the beat of music, I'm going to make 2 sounds and 1 upbeat. And toe. And boom. And boom. And boom. All right, let's try that on the right foot. Okay? Again, forward, back, touch. Forward, back, touch. Double, double. Forward, back, touch. Keeping those knees bent and letting the ankle do the work. Forward, back, touch. 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 Toe, toe, touch. Toe, toe, touch. Toe, toe, touch. Toe, toe, touch. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. All right, so that's the double toe in isolation. Now we're going to do the double toe paired with a step. So what I want you to do is actually go double step, and when you step, pick up the other foot. Double step, forward, back, step, forward, back, step, forward, back, step. Notice my knees are staying bent. I'm letting my ankles do a lot of the work, and I'm putting a step in between each one. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. All right, so I want to show you what this is going to look like a little bit more realistically to the beat of your music, because your music's not really going to be probably that slow. So if you think most music has a pretty good solid beat, that double toe is going to look more like this to the beat of the music. Okay, little trick here. If you can see my feet, I want you to watch my heels, because when I'm doing this really fast to the beat of the music, I actually don't have time to do that step and step all the way flat-footed. So this is where that toe comes in. I'm actually going to stand up and do all of this on the balls of my feet with my heels off the ground. All right. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Double toe, double toe, double toe, double toe. my knees bent. Let my ankles just kind of have that little reflex. Keep my heels low to the ground, but stay on the balls of my feet so I can get speed. Double toe, double toe, double toe, double toe. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1. And you can move double toes forward, and you can move them backwards. And you can go fast, and you can go slow. Whatever the beat of your music is. All right, so that's the double toe. Pause your video, take time to practice that right now. Okay, back to it. Our fourth and final step of this series, the very most important step in clogging. We call this the double step rock step, or the number 1, or the number 1 basic. It's the foundation piece that most all your fancy dancers use as transitional steps, okay? And you're really just going to put two things together that you already know. It is a combination of the double toe and the step rock step. So if you'll recall when we did the step rock step, remember how I kicked forward, step, rock, step, kick forward, step, rock, step. This time, instead of just kicking, I'm going to do a double toe. Let me turn this way. Double toe, step, rock, step, double toe, step, rock, step. Trick here, keep those heels off the ground because you can move faster. All right, and the beat of your music is going to make you want to move a little faster. Okay? So heels up off the ground a little bit. Double toe, 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 double toe, 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 double toe, rock, step, double step, rock, step. So even though I'm saying this step, I'm keeping my heel off the ground so I can get speed to work with the beat of my music. Double toe, toe, rock, step, double toe, toe, rock, step. Double toe, toe, rock, step. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and a 5, and 6, and a 7, and 8, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and a 5, and 6, and a 7, and 8, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and a 5, and 6, and a 7, and 8. Double toe, rock, step. Double toe, rock, step. Double toe, rock, step. Double toe, rock, step. I'm going to turn the other way. Notice, get a little closer, that my heels are staying slightly off the ground. My knees are staying bent. All right, so one more time, I'm going to slow it down, and then I'm going to let you practice those steps, okay? So slow down, double toe, rock, step. Double toe, rock, step. When you go slow, you have to put your heels down to keep your balance. Double toe, rock, step. Double toe, rock, step. Double toe, rock, step. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take time and I'm going to put 8 double toes with 8 basics. Okay, so 8 double toes followed by 8 basics. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basic. 1, 2, there you have it. Those are the second 4 basic steps in the 8 basic steps of clogging. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. I know I've enjoyed getting to share my talent or my hobby with you. This is a great opportunity. Actually, I was at a clogging competition later in life when I was a clogging instructor and had a clogging team of my own of about 10 little girls. And one of the teams actually competed, or who was competing, was a youth group from a church. And so their clogging routine was to God is in the house. And I thought that was pretty cool because I had never seen a youth group clog before. So you can pick any kind of music that you want. Clogging isn't just for country music or banjo music or fiddling music. Clogging can be done to any kind of music you want. And it can be your own testimony. People can ask you, how did I get involved? Well, you know, I got involved through a live sports camp, which is something I did through my church, and it was really cool, and I got to know some of the people from my church. And so anyway, it's a fun way to work up a sweat like I did, have a good time, and dance around to some of your favorite music. I hope you enjoyed learning the 8 basic steps of clogging if you did both the videos, and maybe you can stop by church sometime and show me your favorite step. I look forward to it. And you can also stop by and I can show you some more combinations. You can do something called a fancy double, a triple, okay? All kinds of little combinations of things you can put together with all those 8 basic steps. So have a great day, Fos family, and I really miss seeing you guys in person. Can't wait to see you at the church building again. But remember, the church isn't a building, the church is us, and the church is wherever we are. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you perfect your clogging skills. Bye, everyone.